So hello and welcome to this little demo. There's a lot of things we could and we will cover, of course, but let's start with a little nice application which I kind of rediscovered. It's not a new one, at least for other platforms, and the company who is behind that is very well known and has a lot of experience in handwriting. In fact, they are doing the calligrapher, I think so, for the Windows mobile devices, and that's where I knew them from a lot of years ago. So they ported it, or kind of ported it to the iPhone, or I don't know, even they did it all new. And this is writepad, and this is the German version. So we open it, and what we have is a little text here. So this mode now is the write mode. So I have different mode. Here's just for reading. Here's for the keyboard pops up and you can type, and here you can handwrite. And this button here will be active as soon as we have some text, so we can instantly email it from within the application. That's quite nice. Here you can change whether you want to write in capital letters or numbers or symbols or a mixture of everything. This is the undo button, and here are the settings. The settings are quite well, not to say complicated, but you can really go in depth with the whole thing. So go to the editor settings. If you want to show alternatives, which I suggest to turn off, because if you don't, during your writing you always have to confirm that the last thing you wrote is really correct. So it's better to turn it off and to turn it on when you need it from within the application, and I will show you this in just a few moments. We have automatic learning switched on. Also the spell check is on. Then we have here, okay, automatically write capital letters big, and here you decide whether your style is whether that you put the symbols together or not. If your handwriting style is, featsy, putting things together, or more separately. And here you can turn on then the recognition starts after each word. So you only can write a word, then the recognition starts, then you write the next word. I did turn that off because I feel better to write a few words, and then after you stop writing, let the recognition begin. So then you can go back. Here you can work on your document which contains words, and you can customize it, words you use often, and you can add unknown words to it, and so on. So, and here you have the short, I don't know what it is in English, but it's like that. If you write ADDR, so it automatically fills in. This is like a sample here from the Fedwar Corporation, or sign and makes John Smith, and you can edit this and customize it and add more shortcuts. So it's practical, because if you have stuff you write a lot, or directions, so you can just create a shortcut and then you don't have to write a lot. Okay, I must say that this application by design won't work very, very good when you start working with it, because it needs to learn your handwriting, and that's what it does. So maybe when you start, you just try to write a kind of nice style, and then as more as you advance and the application learns your handwriting, you can, well, go to your more faster and natural and bad handwriting. So let's start to write very simple thing. I'm going to write in German because, well, it's designed to recognize German language. You can have this application also for French, English, and I don't know how many languages. So we just check it in German here now. Okay, I write hello. Okay, for the text input, you can use your finger, which works quite nice, or you can use a pen. There are pen, or at least one company, called Pogo, and they made a stylus for the iPhone, which works quite nice. And, well, you can decide whether you want to spend $5 more or 10, I don't know, for the stylus, or just go on and write with your finger. And the finger was quite good. I think it's more natural to write with a pen. So I wrote hello, and it was wrong. So check it out. No, we're not satisfied. So what we can do now is we can push the undo button, which will erase the whole last thing we wrote, or we can erase it step by step by making a gesture which works like this. So, you see? And here I can go back. You know, you always can go back one step. Now I erase the whole thing. So let's try again. So you scroll and I make like this. Make another gesture to go. If you want to make like this, you push, hold, then you have the magnifying glass. If you want to go one like this, you see, and then you go. It's like return. So let's see. Okay, I prefer to write in landscape modus, but it won't fit very well now if I change it like that. Let's see what. Yeah, it's better for writing like that because you have more space, especially if you have a big way to write, or you have a big word, a large word, a long word, whatever. So, nope, touch the button. Oop. Yeah, whatever. So this is the second time I use the application. So as far as I know from the Windows Mobile version of this application, it really takes a time and it learns your handwriting style, and more you correct, more it learns, and you know, so it gets better. But you know, for the first or the second time I use it, it's not bad. So now what I can do, and this is pretty cool, I can tap the globe and I say, okay, he recognized it's German and I want to translate it in English. So let's do that. But I could choose another language. And that is very, very nice. Because also I can make it vice versa. So I could write something in Chinese or Korean or Japanese or whatever, Portuguese, and then it would translate it. And that's really great, I think. So let's translate it in English. and he translated it. That's great.